Our interview this morning is with Merle Wadsworth. Merle was born in Seward, Pennsylvania in April of 1933. He served in the United States Air Force from April of 1952 through October of 1978. He served in Korea and Vietnam. His highest rank attained was E8, Senior Master Sergeant. This interview was conducted at Burleson, Texas on Tuesday, November the 15th, 2016. My name is Dale Dexheimer. I'm not related to Merle in any way. Also in the room is Milton Gibson, who is our videographer. This interview was conducted for the Veterans History Project at the Library of Congress and also Operation Remember. And with that little intro, Merle, you can tell us about your time in the Air Force.
Okay. When I graduated from high school, I got a job, but I was classified 1A. And my cousin was in Korea, and he kept telling me, don't get in the Army, get in the Air Force or someplace. So I enlisted in the Air Force with two buddies of mine and was sent to Sampson Air Force Base, New York for basic training. After basic training, I was sent to Keesler Air Force Base, Mississippi for radio operator school. That consisted of learning Morse code, which was the hardest part of the school. After I completed that, they put me in what they called intercept school for another couple of months. And then they put me on a boat and sent me to Japan. Spent 22 days at sea. Was glad to get to Japan. And then they shipped me to Korea. Was in Korea about 2 months, and they needed people in the Philippines, so I was volunteered. I didn't volunteer, they volunteered me. So I went to the Philippines for 3 years, working as an intercept operator in a classified setting and a lot of classified material. I made Airman third class when I graduated from basic. I made Airman second class when I graduated from radio school. And then from Philippines, I was sent to Otis Air Force Base, Massachusetts, who told me when I got there that they couldn't use me because I didn't have the right AFSC, Air Force Specialty Code. But they put me in ground radio, which I worked ground radio for the base, the command post, and from the aircraft that we sent out. They were flying radar stations is what they were. So I worked that for a short time, and I talked my way into being an airborne radio operator. And did that for 4 years, over 4,000 hours of flight time. And made staff sergeant in the process. And then they decided I needed more education, so they sent me back to Keesler Air Force Base to be a tech controller. That job entailed checking all lines and equipment coming onto an Air Force base. After graduating from that school, they sent me to Ernest Harmon Air Force Base in Newfoundland. I spent 2.5 years there working as a tech controller. And then they transferred me to Langley Air Force Base, Virginia. Spent my 10 months there and went back to the Philippines for 3 years in what they call the first MOB, the first Mobile Comm Group. We went to Vietnam TDY to install and maintain and operate equipment for the bare strips they opened up in Vietnam. So I got to see quite a bit of it. I saw Da Nang, Cam Bay, everything around Saigon, and also got to see northern Thailand, northern Thailand. And that tour I made tech sergeant, E6. From there they sent me back to Langley Air Force Base in Virginia as NCOIC of the Tech Control, the TAC headquarters, Tactical Air Command. From Tactical Air Command, I went to Ottawa, Canada,